No nonsense, no intro, no hey what's up, let's tie in a D-loop. And show you guys the one secret that you should be doing when you tie in your D-loops to make them last way longer. Okay, so first thing is first, this super ultra top secret info that is kept right next to the launch codes that makes your D-loop last a million years is gonna be beeswax. You can get a pack like this from Amazon for like 12 bucks, I think. If you are just working on your own bow, it's gonna last you as long as you really want it to. If you're really nice and working on your friend's bow, then it's gonna last you both as long as you want to, really. I've used this for about a year now, and this one bar is pretty beat up, and this is the second bar that I've gone through. So you really don't have anything to worry about. Basically, all I do is I coat my D-loop material in that before I start working with it. Just makes it a lot more tacky, so that way that wax kind of sticks to each other when that knot is under pressure and it's slipping and everything like that. Also, a full disclaimer, I am not going to be tying in knock sets in this video. There's a lot of people who do them, there's a lot of people who don't do them. Depending on how good your pro shop is, they will tell you that you don't need them, and depending how not lazy your pro shop is, they will absolutely do them without any question. So it's just kind of a hot topic. I'm not going to do them in this video. They're already going to be on the bow. This is just strictly how to tie in a D-loop. I'm trying to keep this video under 5 minutes, so let's hit it. Okay, so starting off, we have the string here. Knock sets are tied. Got a little silver Sharpie mark on there where the arrow sits, and you got a little bit of wiggle room with the arrow when it's fully knocked. The bottom end of the bow is facing that way, the top end of the bow is facing that way, and the shelf is facing you guys. I pretty much have it set up where if I was shooting it, I would need to look that way, and it's all good. So I'm going to start out at the bottom end of the string. With that, I want the two tail ends of the string, the two open sides, to be facing that way. So basically on the bottom end, it faces the direction of the shelf. If you're right-handed, same rules apply. I just do it on the bottom end. So I will come around here. All I'm going to be doing is making a loop like that, and then I'm pushing this end of the string through that loop, and I'm pushing the little ball end of the string through the loop as well. So I get something that looks just about like that. With that as well, I went ahead and burnt down that tail end, the end that I know I'm going to start the knot off with. So that way, if I'm pulling on this D-loop here, it's not going to slip through the knot, and it's not going to fray out because it's already burnt down. So I'm going to go ahead and push that up against the serving and really kind of bear down on that knot, just like that. So that way, you have it set up. You should have a tag end facing towards the knot that's real loose and ready for it to be worked with. So once I have this tail end right here, I'm going to pull it, go around on this side of the string facing the camera, make a little loop like that. This tag end is then going to get pushed through that loop, and I'm going to pull that slack out. I'm then going to make another loop just like that, and I'm going to go back towards the string, or towards my side of the string, excuse me. So now if you're looking at it, you have a little loop right there, and the tag end of the string is facing me. All I'm going to do with this tag end right here is loop it underneath the string and pull it towards me, and you'll notice that it is the exact same knot as this side, except it's just facing me this direction. So the top knot faces the shooter, the bottom knot faces away from the shooter. That's really good just so you aren't torquing on the string too much, but at the same time it's not going to be just rotating around the string, so there's a little bit of resistance there. One side's pushing, one side's pulling, and vice versa. So I'm going to tighten up that knot a little bit. Now I like my D-loops to be about 3/4 of an inch in total length. So I am going to grab a set of pliers and just poke it in here. They make specific D-loop pliers, anything like that, but I'm just using a normal set, and I'm going to squeeze on that D-loop right there, and squeeze a little bit more, And you'll notice after you put that beeswax on there, that there is quite a bit of wax kind of spilling out on that knot. That's awesome. That is what I want to see, because I want that wax to really be biting in there. And then I have a little tape measure where I have 3/4 of an inch marked off. I'm going to measure it real quick. Now what I do is take that leftover end that I have there and cut that off, so I still have about 1/4 of an inch left. With that extra space right there, I'm going to go ahead, tap that out a little bit, and then burn that down so it forms a bead that will stop the string from pulling through. And once you have that end burnt down right there, again, I go through, I just kind of push the knot all together so that way there's no gaps between anywhere on the knot. Make sure that it's not slipping out, and then do one final pull with my pliers, just really locking that D-loop in place. And it is absolutely as simple as that, guys. That is how you tie in a D-loop. Those are all the steps that I take with it. It's really just kind of same thing as the peep site last week. 1,000 ways to skin a cat. There's 1,001 ways to tie in a D-loop. But hopefully you guys liked the video. I tried to keep it really short. I don't know if I made that 5-minute mark, but if you guys liked it, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, please dislike it. I want to know if I'm doing something wrong. I just want to be having the most fun and bringing the best content to you guys. If you guys want to stick around and see more videos, please subscribe to the channel. The 4th of July was yesterday from the time of this video being released, so I hope everybody had a great 4th and a really safe 4th. In the meantime, you guys have a good one. Take care now.